You boys ever just fuck around and
chill in the void?
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Thomas, and today I'm back with another installment of sleeper streetwear / low-key drops of the week that you guys might not know about. This series where I dive into all kinds of other streetwear, fashion, and sneaker companies other than Supreme, of course. On today's episode, we got some awesome drops, including Japanese anime collabs, we got Realtree camo items, and then some good old-fashioned sneaker drops. So if you guys enjoy your weekly dose of Supreme and other related streetwear content, then be sure to hit like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the noti bell so you, yes you Larry, can stay up to date every single time I post and go live. I am going live this Thursday for the very last drop of Supreme Spring Summer 2025. You guys won't want to miss it. And of course, we just hit 5,000 subscribers, so I will be announcing my giveaway tomorrow. Gonna be hype. We're gonna be announcing it in a community tab post and live on stream with all the giveaway prizes that will be given away next Thursday, July the 10th. So don't miss that either. And with all that out of the way, let's jump into it. First things first, boys, no Palace drop this week, which is disappointing, but like Supreme, they're taking a break. What we got here is something interesting. Maison Special. Never heard of them ever. Japanese brand. They got an Evangelion apparel drop. Right now, it is pre-order only, but it's a pretty cool collection with some dope pieces. We're gonna flip through it, read a bit about it. The release began June 28th, so a couple days ago. We got graphic tees featuring Ray, units 00, 01, 02. We got Pen the Penguin, and they're all rendered in this distinctive hand-drawn digital aesthetic, according to Hypebeast. Prices are about 1,300 to 1,500 yen, approximately, you can read right there, 91 to 107 bucks. So the graphics are available now, and then Jacquard knits on July 12th. So you can stay tuned to that. Here's their Instagram page, Maison Special. Check them out, give them a follow here. Let's just take a peek through all the designs, guys. You guys can go through it yourself and take what you want if you want to buy any of this, but if you're not an anime fan, totally get it, and this stuff might not be for you. And if you've never seen the series, then, well, it's probably pretty hard to want to buy any of this stuff, but I would recommend it to anybody who hasn't seen Neon Genesis Evangelion. It is kind of a golden age anime from the 90s. It's got really cool hand-drawn looks, very influential series. There's a reason why it's so popular. It was getting way too fucking hot for that racing jacket, but here we go with something funny. Asics. New Era and Realtree. Now that's a collaboration I was not expecting, but this hat apparently is coming soon. You don't even have a release date. You couldn't even find it if you tried, right? I looked for the release date and it was completely cold-blooded. It was off the heartbeat sensor. Had no clue that it was right there. All jokes aside, Realtree, is it still poppin'? I think it is. I think we're still vibing with it till at least spring, summer 2027. That's what I'm calling it right now. Feel like 2027 fall, winter. It's gonna be a very like silver chrome type of a vibe. Mayhaps flames will take over as the ironic camouflage pattern. It'll be like fire trucks, wolves, stuff like that. Mostly wolves, I think, but here you go. It's set to release in 2025. I love that they're hyping it up like it's an album. Incredible. So stay tuned for this Asics New Era Realtree cap. Next drop is super dope, and I believe some parts are only available in London at a pop-up store. But this is the Clot Adidas Stan Smith Summer Slipper Tennis Collection. With Wimbledon going on right now, a lot of cool tennis things are happening. I was hoping to find more tennis-related drops, but this right here is such an aesthetic, such a vibe. Forgive me for sounding so cliche with that, but I have no other way to describe it. Starting with the clothes, it has this hand crocheted look to it, which is very interesting, and I love all the design cues and colors that come together for this really distinctive look. And then the Stan Smiths with their extremely almost non-existent midsole that's like a slipper. This polo, it looks great. I mean, maybe it's a bit hot, but this guy is seemingly having a good time. He's got the Eren Yeager Attack on Titan tattoo, it looks like, so I approve of that. And the polos, yeah, looking clean with the contrast. You got the chunky 80s socks looking like a damn workout video. Love love this. Colors are great. Shoes on the couch. You might get scolded by your parents for that one, especially of this heritage, leaving your shoes at the door. I'm not trying to say it's something you gotta do, but let's be real here. Moving right along though. Sweater vest type of vibe. It is what it is. It's cool. I probably wouldn't rock with it, but for some people, sweater vest nation is what it's all about. My favorite part though are the shoes. I don't know exactly what this style is. They have a special word for them. It's like Espadrille. Gotta be Spanish. I guess we'll go with that for now. Spanish speakers, give me a 1 out of 10 score in the comments down below. What I like so much about this collab is if we contrast it with Ronnie's recent Wilson collab, this one has so much more of an identity to it because it takes the tennis aesthetic but applies this hand knit, crafted from the ground up. Maybe this is a Spanish influence. It's got something to it, a little extra spice, a bit of sauce, and a little flavor. Not to say Ronnie's collection wasn't dope. It was massive, it was cool, but it seemed like other items that you could have gotten from other brands just redesigned by Ronnie. This has Edison Chen cooking up some heat with, albeit a smaller collab, but I think a more effective one, and I just like the aesthetics of this drop. It looks like the shoes release on July 12th, which is next Saturday, for $140, and I'm trying to figure out from this article if the collection is available now or if it also drops then. I would assume that it's going to be coming out later with the sneakers, and right here we just have some more information about the swapping out the sole for the super flat woven textile that defines a proper espadrille. And apparently people have been digging this design for the past year, and that product pictures have been floating around online. I haven't seen anything from it, but man, as a person who has a pair of Stan Smiths from like 2013 or 14 that are absolutely beat to shit, I guess we maybe have 2 colorways as well, I'm not sure. These are very appealing, and I don't know if I'm gonna buy them, but it would be an option. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I have nothing in my rotation that looks anything similar to this with this type of a sole. And while maybe it would break down more easily than a traditional rubber sole, who cares? Like, shoes are meant to be worn. It looks like a lot of fun. And you can also see some of this pre-launch stuff is at the Clot London pop-up. That's what I saw. So for all my UK bruvs and buds, you guys can go over to the Clot London pop-up on July 4th and 5th. Oh, even till the 13th, it says. So it opens here. Here's the location, 13 Brittle Lane, London, and W1F9NN. And it looks like other items that are included are this tote bag, both colorways of the sneakers, some shorts, the polo, different styles, the sweater vest I was calling it with the tassels, the socks, and a hat, which in my opinion, chef's kiss. Spoiler alert, this is my favorite drop of the week or next week or two. All right, folks, last but not least, we have another sneaker collaboration with End Clothing this time with its 20th anniversary celebration with an Adidas Y3 collab. A lot of you guys know I'm a huge Y3 fan. Yohji Yamamoto is my favorite designer, so when I saw this, I was at least interested. So dubbed the Emerald Collection, Adidas and Y3 draw inspiration from the Emerald Gemstone, a symbolic gift associated with 20th anniversaries. So they made this collection for End in the 20th year, so it's got a bit of that emerald vibe. This is the Y3 A3 Control, which this sneaker is definitely early 2000s vibes, 100%, given kinda Nike shocks, something like ZX, whatever the fuck. Yeah, ZX Flux is what I was thinking about. This shoe had a bit of a moment for not too long, but it did. It kind of reminds me of that. That one obviously is more modern. But let's get some up close pictures of it. We got the Emerald Collection releasing via End in store and online at July 4th, a little 4th of July special. The retail price for the A3 Control is $350, while the apparel ranges between $119 and $279. All right, take a look at the pictures. It's a very simple collaboration when it comes to the garments. Essentially what we have here is some asymmetrical design work with the 3 stripes on one side, not present on the other. The Y3 logo is green. Didn't see any End branding at all on this collab, which I guess is fine if you're a Y3 fan, but here you go, same asymmetric design, Y3 on the back. Then you got the drawstring track pants with, again, the 3 stripes on one side, nothing on the other. Y3 in green, and that's essentially it for the apparel. Sneakers, I think, are much cooler. $350 is a bit of a steep price, and not everyone's gonna dig the silver aesthetic, but for some, maybe this is the kind of thing that you want to get your hands on. You do have the end branding at the top of the heel there, and then down a bit, you have an embroidered Y3 on the back side. Outsole there, Adidas, some pods for grip and such. I don't know much about this sneaker model. I've never heard of it, I want to say, maybe a long time ago, but the A3 Control, I doubt it's a Y3 exclusive and likely is a Adidas model that Y3 did some extra tooling on, but I think it's fairly cool. I could see something like this potentially going on sale eventually, or even ending up at an outlet if it doesn't sell well at all. But what do you guys think about it? And that is the final drop of the week. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. And other than surviving the 2015 to 2017 Zandemic, I'm pretty happy with some of these drops. To be honest, the only one that I would consider comping from was that Clot Stan Smith collection, which I really loved the colors, materials, and whole design language on that drop. The end clothing one, it's all right with the Y3 stuff. I think I would probably choose a different Y3 collection to go after, but nonetheless, still thought it was interesting to talk about. And then, of course, the Evangelion collab. You know, these Japanese anime streetwear collabs are really cool, and some of them I want to love and cop from, but we are getting a lot of them, and it's becoming less unique. I think 5-10 years ago, this type of a collab would have been very special, and while they still can have hits, we can still take some dubs in the anime world, surprisingly. It's not as special as it used to be, which is totally fine. But anyway, is there anything this week that I'm missing? Let me know what you want me to cover in the comments down below, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow for my Thursday live stream for Supreme Week 19 of SS25. I'll see you guys then. Peace.